Kendrick Rusted. I live just blocks away, and basically I wrote it down here. Basically, I'm bipolar. My sister's schizophrenic, so I'm one that mentally ill. And my parents like to say I'm a drunk. Notice who Trump is calling drunks. Pulitzer Prize winning journalist and Kathy Griffin. Yeah, that's me. I'm the drunk. I think in 3D. I have trouble kind of eating daily tasks, simple things that are really difficult for me. But my brain operates like a freight train, and I can handle a lot. I was really depressed a couple nights ago. My parents called the police, so I was mentally ill. What's the first instruction they have? Put handcuffs on me. First instruction, put handcuffs on me. That's the worst thing you can do for someone like me. But, of course, there are other people that are on heavy drugs. I gotta go. Okay.
But thank you for being here.
I have a lot more information if you guys want it.
You can write anything down for us and we'll read it, I promise. Next speaker, please.
Hi, I'm Gwendolyn Hall, and I would like to know why the Board of Supervisors, everyone's 5th District, allowed Jackie Lacey to frame me for a crime I didn't commit using fraudulent evidence, testimony, altering medical records, forging nurses' names to medical records. You have allowed her to torment me for the last 2.5 years. You allowed her to implicate and involve other public officials in this corruption. And the thing about it is you guys have had the evidence for the whole time. It was your lawyer who found out that she had someone forge a nurse's name to some medical documents. Now, how long are you guys going to torment me and hold me hostage on probation for a crime I didn't commit that you know for a fact that she was rigging jury trials? I'm a doctor and a dreamer too. My civil rights are just as important as theirs, especially when I follow the procedures. You all been known about it, and I want to know how long this is going to go on and how long is she going to hurt innocent people.
Thank you for being here. Next speaker, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Carol Thomas. I'm an in-home care provider and member of SEIU Local 2015. In-home care providers work hard. They work over and above the hours allocated to them through IHSS. But we never complain. It's been said by some of you that this is not a real job, and you're right. This is more than a real job. We're not dealing with a 9 to 5. If our customers need us in the middle of the night, we go. We never tell them to wait until the next day. And there is no compensation. It's called compassion. If they wake up and feel alone or frightened and need reassurance, we go to comfort them until they feel safe again. Again, no compensation. It's called love. This is only a couple of the many tasks we perform without compensation. This is called empathy, something you seem to lack. We endorse you, and it's a slap in the face for you to sit there and ignore us. Be accountable. Tell me why we have to struggle and fight so hard for something that we rightfully need and deserve. Fast food workers are being paid $15 an hour and
Thank you.
This is a downright insult.
Thank you, ma'am. Next speaker, please.
My name is Bob Kazuski, and I drove up from San Diego, and I'm here to thank again Supervisor Hahn and her staff member Nikki Polito and Amir Tedros from Beaches and Harbors for opening the Dottweiler Beach hang gliding site to the general public. We appreciate it very much, and we've been able to fly there Mondays and Tuesdays for almost a year now. I also want to extend an invitation to all board members to join us on May 27th for the 47th anniversary of the first Otto Lilienthal meet at Dottweiler Beach. We'll have some antique hang gliders there and some antique hang glider pilots, maybe some new gliders, and we're arranging for anybody to take a flight kind of on a first come, first served basis. So if you're up for it, come and join us on the 27th. I'd also like to just give a brief status. We've been operating under the waiver system since summer of last year. We've had no incidents. Everything's just gone perfectly. When we're there, we often clean up the beach, and we really appreciated the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please call some more speakers.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Will the following individuals please come forward and staff will assist you? Adela Deanda, Barbara Bondurant, Alicia Romero, Carol Thomas, Yolanda Patricia, Therese Davis, Sylvia Ramirez, Michelle Hope Walker, Zoila Ramirez, and Maria Cibrian.
All right, next speaker, please.
George Mazzetti, Director of Policy for Congress, Racial Equality, California. Everyone that's out there that the DA has illegally prosecuted, and by the way, you're allowing the DA to illegally prosecute misdemeanors committed in the city of LA against Section 271 of the 2009 LA City Charter. Are you aware of this? Are you aware of the 2003 DOJ agreement? Cooperative Agreement number 2003, JX, WX, K040. As a result of the Rampart scandal, nobody following internal affairs, which we all been in. Listen, people, 25,000 dead killed across the United States by the police. You are co-conspirators, Dennis Hahn. Shield fuel. And I have the goods on you. Go to fraudbuster.org, people. What's all their felonies? LA Unified, LADA, city attorney breaking the law.
Thank you.
Bad day for you. Now, only one
Next speaker, please.
Are you going to get my exculpatory evidence?
Next
Or do
speaker.
you need to go to federal prison too?
Next speaker, please.
John Wolf, logging in Hollywood Island. Tomorrow, we are celebrating the Anti-Israel Day. And Anti-Israel Day means that the City Council is dropping out for Ramadan. I know all of a sudden people saying, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind, John. The City Council will never suspend its meeting because of Ramadan, to celebrate Ramadan. That's what they're doing. Look, I want anybody up here to say, Mr. Walsh, you destroy your credibility by saying psychotic things. All you have to do is say that. But you can't say that, because everything I say is absolutely true. That's not me. HollywoodHighlands.org.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
Hello, my name is Nora Granado, and I live in the beautiful city of Watts. I am a home care worker. I've been with them for 22 years, and we, just like our other providers have said, we do a lot. We take care of these people that need the help. We're not asking for a handout. We're asking for something that livable wage. We're not asking you to provide us with everything. We're just asking you for a livable wage in order for us to live, to be responsible. We take care of the people that you guys go out to work, and we're with those people. We ask you, please stand with us.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
Mi nombre es Adela Diana. Yo trabajo para personas capacitadas y lo que nos pagan es el mínimo. No nos ajusta ni para la renta ni para la gasolina. Queremos un aumento, por favor, de $15. My name is Adela, and I work for this program also, and what we get is not enough for the rent, and we would like a raise. Si nos podría ayudar, por favor, en estos casos a nosotros. Can you please help us in this situation, please? Nos ayuden porque esas personas que vamos en casa nos ocupan bien mucho a nosotros, no quieren estar en los hospitales porque ellos sufren.
Please help us, these people that we care for, who are in the hospital, they really need us. They do not want to be in the hospital. This is why I'm here.
Están mejor en casa que nosotros los cuidemos.
They are better off in their homes, and it's better that we care for them.
Por eso pedimos un aumento de $15 la hora, por favor.
This is why we're asking for a raise of $15 an hour. Thank you.
Thank you. Please call some more speakers.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Will the following individuals please come forward and staff will assist you? Joe Faust, Claudia Oliver, Eric White, and Red Chief Hunt.
Next speaker, please.
Buenas tardes, señores supervisores.
Good afternoon, supervisors.
Mi nombre es Zoila Jamírez
My name is Zoila
y vengo
Ramírez.
del distrito 2.
I am from District Number 2.
Y pues he venido aquí a pedirles favor a todos ustedes que nos den ese respeto.
I am here and I'm begging for all of you guys to please give us that respect.
Que nos escuchen,
To
que
please
por
listen to
favor
us.
no nos ignoren, por
Please do
favor,
not ignore us,
porque nosotros estamos en esta lucha desde el mes de enero.
because we are in this fight since January.
Sí, por favor, escúchenos, no nos ignoren, por
Please
favor.
listen to us. Please do not ignore us.
Nosotras somos unas personas trabajadoras
We are very hardworking
y
people,
merecemos que nos pongan atención, por favor.
and we deserve that someone pay attention to us, please.
Yo soy una mamá que trabajo las 24 horas con mi hijo que tiene el autismo muy severo.
I am a mother of a son who suffers from autism, a severe autism.
Y pónganse la mano, su
Please.
corazón, por favor,
Please put your hand in your heart,
y hacernos ese nuevo contrato para nosotros.
and please write the new contract
Sueldo justo, por favor.
in a fair way.
Por favor,
Please.
les pido.
I'm begging you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Que Dios los bendiga.
God bless you.
Gracias. Next speaker, please.
Hi, U.S. Senate, California candidate 2018, Michelle Hope Walker. Racism. When we talk about housing, and I heard a lot in the public conversations and hearings when it related to housing, it's racism, particularly racism against blacks. Blacks treated less than, blacks put in undesirable areas when it came to housing. Blacks being more put in the shelters that are not safe, that are not clean. So we want to make sure we deal with that element. Again, we do want to live in a world that everybody loves everybody treats each other right, but we're not there yet, and so we must address the racism. I always have said in Skid Row area that it's something to it that there's majority black people there than any other race there. There's something to that. They've done research on it, you can look it up and everything else, but we need to address this. And then I'm seeing more black women with children living out on the street and not getting as much help as other races in Los Angeles. So we have a race issue in Los Angeles against blacks, and we need to really deal with it.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Buenas tardes, señores concejales.
Good afternoon, supervisors.
Mi nombre es Juana Matamoros.
My name is Juana Ramírez.
Trabajo como proveedora de mi hija.
I am a provider for my daughter.
Tiene 36 años
She is 36 years old.
y estoy con el programa de HSS
I'm with the IHSS program
hace 13 años.
since 13 years ago.
Y pues ahora se nos está venciendo nuestro contrato
Our contract is almost over,
y a eso estamos aquí.
and this is why we're here.
Estamos semana por semana aquí
We are here week after week,
y pues no vemos nada por parte de ustedes.
and we have not noticed any change.
Yo solamente quiero pedirles que nos ayuden a tener un nuevo contrato, un nuevo salario.
I'm just here to ask you to please give us a new contract with the new salary.
Creo que nosotros como trabajadores nos merecemos eso.
I believe we deserve that as IHSS workers.
Yo les pido que escuchen, que nos vean, que estamos aquí y que pues no se olviden que nosotros los pusimos en ese puesto.
I am here to please ask you to look at us and don't forget us. It was us who put you on your position.
Es todo lo que quería decirles.
This is all I'm here to tell you.
Por último, pues ya vienen las elecciones de noviembre.
And lastly, the new elections are coming up in November.
Y es todo.
There's
This
our
is all
squeeze,
I
dude.
have to say. Thank you.
We're going to squeeze them.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
Want to have some fun?
Mi nombre es Alicia Romero y soy trabajadora de Support Service Distrito 1.
My name is Alicia Romero, and I am here from District Number 1, and I am from an IHSS worker.
Cuido a mi esposo que tiene una enfermedad crónica parecida a la esclerosis múltiple.
I take care of my husband who suffers from a illness similar to multiple sclerosis.
Lo cuido 24 horas, 24/7 y solo me pagan 3 o 4 horas por 11, 18 la hora.
I care for him 24/7 and I only get paid either 3 or 4 hours per day.
No puedo hacer otro trabajo porque mi esposo depende de mí y es el único ingreso que hay en mi casa.
I'm not able to go out there to find another job because my husband depends on my care, and this is the only salary that comes into the house, the only money.
Wow.
Como a mí hay más de 170,000 trabajadores.
Just like me, there's more than 17,000 employees.
Que están en la desesperación porque no alcanza el dinero para nada.
Who are desperate because the money is not enough.
Y nosotros merecemos lo justo, ¿sí?
And we
Porque hacemos
deserve-
un buen trabajo.
And we deserve a better because we do a good job.
Y por favor, señores supervisores, no nos ignoren como todas las semanas que estamos aquí.
And please, supervisors, do not ignore us. We are here every week.
Nosotros cuando ustedes estaban para las elecciones los ayudamos
When you were running for election, we helped you.
y trabajamos duro para que ustedes
And we work
estuvieran
hard so
ahí.
you can be in your position today.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
Of course, we had the historic day that the Muslims were defended so aggressively by Sheila Kuehl when somebody pointed out that there were attacks against Jews. This is what happened.
My brother was a Jew. I know. And if you say that again, I will shout the entire time you're talking. I want order in here, and I would, Sheriff, will you?
Yeah, so that's it. And there was a certain word that was used that starts with an A. So anyway, it worked. By the way, I had 2 minutes of public comment. I signed up for not 1 minute. So anyway, the city council's taking off Ramadan. But Janice Hahn has put her foot down. Tomorrow, we're having pork tamales here in the county room in the basement. So if you're in favor of the soldiers, if you're against supporting 9/11, join Janice Hahn and have pork tamales tomorrow on Ramadan. It's about time. I signed up for 2 minutes. I don't know where's my other minute. Because I signed up for 2 minutes, I had 2 minutes left, that's what they told me, and you try to put 1 minute on the calendar, and that's what you try to do, because of course, we're having beef, chicken, pork, and we can have those pork
It's
tamales
fascinating, but your time is up.
at the Department of Consumer and Business Affairs, room B96. So
Thank you.
Janice Hahn has put her foot down. She's not going for this Ramadan. She's going to have the county support Ramadan.
Thanks for your testimony.
And thank you, Captain Barger, as well. And I know she feels for Muslim.
You know what? You can just keep talking and I'll keep talking too, because you just played the recording of what I said and I got 1,500,000 hits on that. So I'm really pleased with it because it was very local to me. Stop.
A lot of good Americans, they look as good Americans. And I'm pointing out that all of our country that serve with us
You're done, sir.
are being disgraced tomorrow. I heard Washington City Council.
Okay, a little more disruption and I'll have to declare that you're disrupting this meeting and you don't want that. You really don't want that. You're done. Thank you.
Violate my civil rights when I was entitled to my 2 minutes.
Guy, don't make the officer do this. Come on.
That's what it is.
You're not doing yourself any good.
I don't know whether you have 2 minutes of more interesting things than what all of these nice people from IHSS have said in 1 minute.
I got like 2 minutes, and it only takes you for 2 minutes.
I have 3 speakers in front of me who have something to say, I think. 4. Next speaker, please.
So you heard the terminology, the Brown Act, and how we criticize elected officials who fail to provide us with access to programs, services, and activities fall all under our civil rights. You continue to violate the Brown Act. You continue to threaten us by arrest by sheriffs like you did to Mr. Spindler under the Bain Act 52.1. You know, you need to stop. You know, Sheila, I have nothing against you. I don't care if you use the word asshole against someone, because most of the time, an asshole knows the other asshole just by name. And unfortunately, Herman Jason Weston, elected official for the city of Los Angeles, is a true asshole because him and his crony councilman continue to blackmail Janice Hahn under the sea breeze, and for that reason, we don't have housing in San Pedro under HHH.
Thank you. Next speaker, please. Buenas tardes.
Hello, buenas tardes.
Hello, good afternoon.
Mi nombre es María Cibrián y yo vivo en Panorama City, que es el distrito de la señora Sheila King.
My name is Maria Fabian and I live in the 3rd District, which is Sheila's
Tengo una hija de 36 años con retraso mental.
I have a daughter, she's 36 years old and she has a slow syndrome.
Pero cuando la primera vez que usted se le propuso para ser una supervisora, yo me sentí contenta porque yo sé que usted tiene un gran corazón.
When you first became the supervisor under the 3rd District, I was really happy because I know you have a big heart.
Y usted nos prometió que nos iba a ayudar. Y
You
yo creo
promised
que
us
eso no se le ha olvidado.
that you were going to help us, and I don't believe you have forgotten.
Usted es una gran persona y usted necesita, igual que todos los supervisores, como nos hemos dado la tarea de hacer horas voluntarias para...
You are a great person, and just like all the other supervisors, we all need to do volunteer hours.
Y sé el trabajo que todos ustedes hacen.
And I'm aware of all the hard work that you do.
Por eso les pido de todo corazón, en nombre de mis más compañeros de 170,000 trabajadores de cuidado en el hogar en Los Ángeles.
This is why I'm here and also I represent 1,700,000 employees.
Que por favor nos ayuden para este nuevo contrato. Necesitamos un salario.
Help us with a new contract. We do need a better contract.
Porque no nos queremos unir a las personas que andan en la calle, que no tienen.
We do not want to become homeless.
Una casa, que no pueden pagar una renta.
We do not want to be part of the homeless community because they cannot afford a rent.
Y si es otra elección, pues estamos para apoyarla, pero apóyenos usted también.
And for the next election, we are here to support you, but please help us.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, please. I'm sorry? Next speaker, please.
My name is Joe Faust. I'm a retired math teacher of LA Unified School District, and I'm representing myself as a member of the Friends of the Dockweiler Gliding Society, and I'd like to take my minute to give an illustration of the worth of the investment of Supervisor Hahn and Gary Jones. When I fly a hang glider, the glider and myself go down to the sand below, and please walk with me a little bit. I carry that 50-pound hang glider back up the hill, and I meditate on the rest of the week. That effort is interpreted during the week easily to help the environment and others who are neighbors in Los Angeles. And so your investment in recreation is that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
Hi, my name is Eric White, and I want to talk to Ms. Hilda Solis in the 1st District and Sheila Kuehl. My daughter, I don't know if you're aware, I think you may be, my daughter Jaguar White is 2. She almost died on April 7th due to abuse and neglect by her mother. DCFS is involved. I've been to your office twice and talked with Ms. Vasquez. I believe at this point Mr. Bobby Cagle states that anybody in his office that does have a child safety first should be fired immediately. And they're continuously not protecting my child. The mother had 5 failed drug tests in the reunification progress, and they still gave her 50% custody. Now my child nearly died, and they're still not detaining my child. And I think it's a very serious matter, and I would just appreciate it, Mr. Solis, if you could please try to step in and help me.
Thank you, Mr. White. If you want to take a seat in the front row, we have DCFS liaison here. We'd be happy to talk with you at your convenience. Next speaker, please.
Mi nombre es Yolanda Patricio. My name is Yolanda Patricio. Soy del Distrito 4. I'm here from the District number 4th District. Como ya les he dicho, ¿verdad? Anteriormente. Just like I mentioned before, yo cuido a mi hija, I take care of my daughter, que nació con espina bífera, which was born with a spina bifida, con problemas mal de salud, with lots of health issues, por vida,
And when I get a chance,
for life.
May 27th.
Depende de mí.
Keep it up.
She depends on my care. Gracias al programa del IHSS, thanks to the IHSS program, ella ha podido vivir una vida familiar. She is being able to live a family life. Y una calidad de salud mejor. And a better quality of health. He podido ayudarla. I've been able to help her. En todo. And everything. Señores supervisors, ayúdenos a todos los trabajadores del IHS. Please help us and all the other workers, IHSS workers. Porque lo hacemos de todo corazón. Because we do Muchísimas gracias. The bottom of our heart. Thank you very much. Bendiciones a todos los supervisores. Blessing to all the supervisors.
Muchas gracias. Next speaker, please.
Good morning, afternoon. My name is Sylvia Robinson. I'm in-home provider worker. I've been for the last 3 years. But I'm not here to beg or plead. I'm decreeing and declaring a new contract for all of the in-home care workers. Can we count on you? I don't have but a minute, so I just want to know if we can count on you. By raising your hands. Amen.
Thank you very much.
Yes. You're good.
Red Chief here.
She was great.
I agree. The workers need a raise from $11.56 to about $15 an hour. They're very important to us. Second of all, I want to remind you guys about the Brown Act. That is very serious. The camera guy shouldn't be altering the camera at any time. That's altering the public meeting. You guys can be fined and get in trouble for that. And Sheila, I called your office and never got a return phone call, so I'm kind of concerned about that. I want to thank
You're
Janice
very
and
good.
Mark Riley Thomas for responding immediately to all my needs and things like that. But if you're the chair, you're supposed to return phone calls. Your licensed professional people return phone calls at all times. I called your office and didn't get that respect, so I just want to respect everybody for doing a great job. Please keep on doing a great job. Give the people a raise. It's about time, $15 an hour. I'm investigating the program. You guys got my authorization, $15 an hour for the...
Thank you very much. Are there any other speakers who were called and didn't show up? Okay, I'd like to thank our interpreter, Carmen Gomez. Thought you did a great job today. Thank you so much for
Let's stay in touch.
helping us.
I'll get you all the data, we'll get those
That
jobs back.
concludes public comment.
You want it?
And at this time, it
I
would be
got it,
appropriate
dude.
to hear adjournments.
I need your help,
which
though.
today begin with
We need each other.
Supervisor Barker.
Thank you, Madam Chair.